Hey guys, how's it going today? As you may have read the title of the video, this is going to be 3 easy ways to make money in high school or college. These are things that I did when I was in school, and they're very simple concepts to understand, and you can apply them to your life and maybe ramp up your income a little bit. So with that being said, I'm going to get right into it. The first one's going to be to just get a job. It doesn't have to be a super fancy job, and if you're in high school or college and you don't have a ton of time available, that's fine. There's a lot of people that will hire you, or places that will hire you, that are very flexible with hours. For example, throughout high school I worked at a restaurant, and my boss was super flexible in the hours because he understood that I have school and life going on. So this was a really good way for me to have like a really solid base of income. Whether or not I wanted more hours or less hours was up to me. And this was a really good foundation for me to start making money in high school and putting money in my savings account. So yeah, having a job would be ideal for just building your income at all. A couple of places that you might consider like trying to get a job at when you're younger is places like department stores or restaurants or just local businesses that would hire you on. And you can shop around jobs a little bit. You don't have to get minimum wage. You can, in high school you can make up to $13, $14 an hour if you just do a little searching for the job. And I don't know where you're from, but 13 to 14 an hour here isn't too shabby for a kid in high school. So that was pretty good. And so yeah, you can find some pretty good jobs if you just look around at places like this, like smaller businesses nearby, or just stores where they need the help. Like if you always go in there and there's always this very few people and it's always says now hiring, they probably need the help, and you can probably negotiate your pay a little bit. So this will help you make more money when you get hired on, as well as a couple places to look for, like when you're going and applying for these jobs. The second source of income is to just be doing like odd jobs. And for me, like my family is pretty, like my aunt owns a hair salon, so locally I had a lot of people that would always like need stuff done, and so I'd tell my aunt like, hey, I'm always free if you need, like if anyone says they need any work done, and I would go do different stuff from landscaping, painting houses, just different odd jobs, mowing yards in the summer. And if I had free time, I typically would try to have it filled up by something that would make me some money. And it worked out pretty well. Like I'd always have stuff going on, and I didn't do this personally, but if you wanted to go this route you could, and that is to do these apps where you can make money. Like Uber Eats, for example, you could deliver for Uber Eats. I don't know if you drive yet or not. I'm assuming if you're in high school or college you probably do, so you could do that. You could do Uber itself, you could do Lyft. There's just so many ways on your phone now to make money. You could even do like the scooter charging thing. I'm not sure, there's people that have made videos on it on YouTube where you go and charge the scooters for those scooter companies in the city, and you make money from it. And that might be something to look into. But yeah, so the second way would just be to have a side job or a little side hustle that you work on part-time that can start ramping up your income. And the third one, which is my most favorite, is to choose a hobby of yours and learn how to make money from it. So I'm a firm believer in if you have a hobby, then you can make money from it. And so it just depends on like what you want to do with your life. If you like taking pictures, then photography might be the way to go. You might save up a little bit of money from your job, get yourself a good camera, and then start taking pictures for people, and that camera will pay for itself. That's just an example. You can even apply this to sports. If you've been playing sports your entire life and you're really good at soccer or baseball or something, maybe try to find some younger kids that were in your position a couple years ago and talk to them or their parents and see if they might need like a coach or some side training, as well as tutoring. There's just so many avenues to go along to do this, but the real key is to make sure it's something that you enjoy doing, because if it wasn't something you enjoyed doing, it would fall into the second category, which is just like a little side hustle. So like for me, for example, I resold shoes a little bit on the side in school. I was into all the streetwear and the expensive stuff, and so sometimes I would get a pair of shoes that I knew was just gonna sell for a good amount of money. Like I remember a couple of the Yeezy releases in high school, I hit a couple pairs on, which was cool. And then like some of the Supreme and Palace drops that came out when I was in school, I hit, and I made some money off of those, and that was pretty cool. But it wasn't really feeling like work at all because I truly enjoyed it. So the trick is to just find something that you really enjoy and just learn how to make money from it, because if you're going to do it regardless, then you might as well make money from it and make it a source of income. with that being said, that's like 3 different ways you can make money in high school. There's a lot more ways that you can go into, and there's a lot of ways you can manage your money to help you set yourself up, which I can probably go into in a different video. But I just thought that this would be a really cool video, make it not too long. And I know that if I was like looking back at myself, like when I was like 15 or 16, seeing one of these videos and, you know, not knowing exactly what I wanted to do for the next couple of years, this video might help me get in the right like headspace and learn what I wanted to start doing. So just a couple ideas to put in your head. Now that I'm 19, I can look back and actually like give decent advice, because I was in, you know, high school a couple years ago, so I know how it is. But yeah, like I was saying, I really hope you enjoyed the video. And also, I still have the giveaway going on at 500 subscribers. I'll give away $50, either PayPal or Visa gift card or something. All you have to do is be subscribed. And other than that, I think that's everything to go over. And I hope you all enjoyed the video and have a good day.